picturesque Provo, Utah, LaBelle Edwards Stadium. A couple of teams trying to stake their claim to being among the best in the country in this top 25 showdown we have in store. It's the Auburn Tigers and the BYU Cougars. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
One of the most beautiful backdrops in all of college sports. LaBelle Edwards Stadium with the mountains shining behind it. Many say it is one of the most beautiful fields you'll ever play on. 63,000 strong, the Cougars have proven to be one of the best home crowds. Their spirit and their noise makes it a tough place to play at elevation. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. BYU ready to put a foot to it and get this game going. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Running inside. It's Ncaa. Turning it on. Brought down by the defense as he barreled forward for a pickup of 9.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Looks as if Auburn will have enough for the first down.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
And that's not a surprise who made that play. And this is just the opening drive, but we're going to hear his name a lot. He flies all over the field, shows up in the run, shows up in the pass. Big-time playmaking linebacker that every time you turn on the tape, you see him flying around.
Brown wants to pass. Trying to beat the D deep. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
Yeah, and a really good job by the defender understanding the ball's coming. I got to break on it and go and not try to intercept it and make a bad play. He swats it down to make sure that's an incompletion.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down.
You have got to have pass rushing lane integrity when you face this quarterback. On 3rd down, someone gets out of his gap right up the middle. It's easy for the quarterback to see. He just tucks it and takes off and picks up the first down.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Ncaa. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Trying to impose their will with the run. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, and they've finally forced the fourth down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big fourth down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
The decision to go for it does not pan out. On the move, it's Martin. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Might be changing the route. Looking downfield, it's Bachmeyer. Unloads to the wideout. Boy, did that one have revolutions on it, but it's incomplete.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got his man downfield. Crosses the 30, he's got away. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They got it down to the 21.
On defense, man, you've got to tackle the catch against this guy. He has way too much speed. One of the fastest players in all of college football. If you even give him an inch, if you let him get a few steps, he is gone. And you saw that game-breaking speed on that last catch there. Let's be interesting now to see if this defense mixes up their coverages a little bit more, but no question they have got to tackle better on the back end.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Back to pass. Under fire. Blasted as he lets it go. Touchdown, BYU. On the sideline, got it in the end zone.
And nice job by the quarterback, hanging in the pocket, hanging in there. He knew he was going to take a lick. He took the lick, delivered a strike, and got the score.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish the deal with a 26-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it out. It's Richardson. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Brown will throw it. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job, showing you his athleticism and also his concentration, making that outstanding grab.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
off the play fake. Here's a heat. He's on the move. Still, there's some room. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back like a...
There he goes. And he froze that defender. He thought he was going to pitch it, kept it himself, and turned it into a big play.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense moving.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there.
And, man, this defense, they look a little bit frustrated. Like, he's done this time and time again here in the first half, and it's still early in this football game, but they got to find an answer for his legs. Like, he's chewing up too many yards, making too many big plays. Got to find a way to make him one-dimensional and make some bad things happen when he tries to take off and run the football.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Here comes the option. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers!
And this offense showing off a little diversity, right? Like being able to run that option a different way, get a receiver that can catch the ball on the pitch, confuse the defense enough to create enough opportunity for the QB to keep it and punch it in the end zone.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. They've got a first down here to open the period. The run inside. It's Martin. Out across the 30, Mark down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
They'll move the tight end. Right back to the well. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
Well, BYU is a team that made it to the Big 12 title game a year ago. A big part of it was L.J. Martin and their ability running the football, but also what he was able to do catching it as well. Bachmeier back at quarterback, so this offense really expects to take the next step. But L.J. Martin, David, probably one of the better running backs in the country that maybe a lot of college football fans outside of the Big 12 don't really know about.
Yeah, I mean, he could catch it, he could make you miss, he could run you over. The injuries slowed him down a little bit a year ago. But another year of experience with Bear in the backfield, and that is a big Bear. That is a large Bear that can also run the football. Could be a great 1-2 punch that makes you pack a lunch and tackle some grown men for 60 minutes.
Dropping back, it's Bachmeier. Throws to the tight end. Got him downfield. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Tight end now in motion. They'll run it on the counter. Maybe a crease. He'll be knocked down, but not before doling out some punishment and getting 7.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Looking to fire. Intercepted. Taking it the other way. He's at the 40. The 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
And they come up with a huge pick six, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. That last pick six after a drive like that, David can swing the momentum. Snags it, and there's running room. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Well, this tight end, he's got size and he's got some athleticism, and he's very difficult to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him today.
To the air, it's Buckmeyer. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Sends it back in motion. Running inside. It's Ncaa. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll give it to Washington. Snowed under by the defense.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
It is deafening in here, soaked in noise as BYU tries to get a stop on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. And down he goes.
Hey, we saw this QB in the last drive. He had some success, right? The defense does a much better job getting to him, irritating him, frustrating him, and then most importantly, being able to catch him. And usually that's by committee, right? Not one guy going to get him on the ground. Nice job by the defense.
He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Quarterback may change this route. Gonna run it. It's Martin. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. They'll go to the counter. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line.
Man, offenses are getting really creative in the way they run their counter plays now. They pull different guys. They pull a guard. They pull a tackle. They pull a guard and a tackle. So really keeping the defenses off balance. You can't just key on wherever the tight end is. You got to realize they can show you one thing and come back with another.
To the air. It's Buckmeyer. Got it. Breaks into the open. Busts through behind his pad. And they're getting it rolling with that play. to the 42-yard line.
Well, you're trailing in the game. Someone's got to make a play. There's an accurate throw by the quarterback, and when you throw it accurately like that, you give your receiver an opportunity to advance the ball. Good, strong running. He's able to break a tackle, and that's an explosive play they need now as they're trying to tie this game up.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Martin.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Fires to the middle. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Quarterback making checks. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He's got him. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. I was starting to think about what they would do if they didn't pick up the first down here, but I guess that's a moot point now.
Moot point for sure, and the head coach was probably telling them 4-down territory, we're going to kick a field goal, whatever the next decision was going to be, and now the OC's like, don't worry about it. New set of downs, nice execution by this offense.
The Cougars will use their first timeout here. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. Motion from the back. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And now the offense will back it up 5 and try it on 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's Bachmeier. Throws for the tight end. That's caught. It's Lions. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better 3rd down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to 3rd down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
And the Cougars have it with a 1st and 10. The play action fake. Oh, they're after him. Caught. They will score. Touchdown, BYU. Extra point here will give them the lead. And the extra point gives them the lead at 14-13. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? He'll start this drive going to the air. Unloads it left. It's caught. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going.
The corner route is a very difficult route to cover. It's difficult because the receiver pushes up the field, so it looks like a deep route and then breaks really quickly to the sideline.
Got a man. It's Ncaa. He stopped just short of midfield. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 48.
we all want to push the ball down the field, down the field, down the field. But when you can dump it off to your running back and still make 10-plus yards, man, it makes you look like a really good play call.
He wants to take the top off. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down.
Long incompletions are okay. We got to take shots. You got to make big plays in college football. I love that you're taking shots. Keep taking them. Some of those are going to come home. Some of them aren't. But when they come home, they equal big-time points.
Brown wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking downfield on first down. It's caught downfield. They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal. And he'll have to find the line and generate some power, a 46-yarder from the left. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. And guys, after the miss, the lead is still one. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Man, notable storylines all across the sport today. So let's roll up our sleeves and get you updated here in Week 6. Let's take a look at the Nebraska Cornhuskers taking on the number 14 team, the UCLA Bruins. And it's the Huskers on top right now as they look to dig out of a big hole. Dropping 4 of the first 5 was no way to start a season. Perhaps they found something here today.
The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. As they get ready to start this third quarter, think how big the lead might be if they'd taken care of the ball.
Well, the game might be over, Reese, but if you're on defense right now, you've gotten a couple turnovers early, and you're saying, okay, we're going to need to keep this up. We got to stay aggressive for us to have a chance to win this game, but we believe we can do it.
Yeah, you've already done it, so of course you're going to believe it. Keep playing fast, keep playing physical, and then tell your offense, hey, we need a little help over here. Can you help us out and put some points on the board?
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking for a man. It's Bachmeier. Stepping to the right. He's going to take off. He gets it past the 30, and they'll get him out of bounds at the 32.
And that's really a lot of what we saw in the first half by this defense. We knew coming into the football game, man, this guy's got dynamite. Like, he's got the explosive ability to make plays, throwing the football and running. And kudos to this defense. They've been dialed in, locked in, not giving up the big plays on the ground, understanding he's a threat, and playing him like that.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
And it looks as if there will be no return here as the punt goes out of bounds. Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt, and I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first half. Find some fresh air. Oh, he's got some space. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
The Tigers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to throw on first down. Pressure coming. And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Brown will throw it. Got it in the middle. It's Nimrod. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Tigers with the 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Looking long. Caught. Touchdown, Auburn! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. So the BYU offense comes out to go on the attack. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Well, the quarterback was in a world of trouble there. He was under pressure. He knew he was going to get hit, so he was just trying to get rid of it, but he forced it into double coverage. He's lucky that was only an incompletion.
The run inside. It's Martin. Got enough for the first. Could be an alley. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Clock ticks under the 4-minute mark here in the third quarter. Back to throw, it's Bachmeier. With the catch, it's Martin. He stepped out of bounds right at the 45-yard line, and now they're starting to put things together. That one's sort of like a shooter in basketball, just needing to see one go through the net, isn't it, David? Just get a completion to your guy and pick up some yardage.
Build some confidence, because your confidence throwing the ball over the middle of the field and in tight windows, probably not at an all-time high, but check it down, make something positive happen. The running back does his job, so maybe this sparks a little something in the quarterback's head where he can feel a little bit more confident and bounce back from these early mistakes.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
In the gun, looking to throw on third down. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
Plays that one perfectly. Exceptional accuracy on the punt. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Gets the back moving. Looking to throw on first down. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed to rocket. Threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
Back to pass on second down. Caught in the backfield. It's Ncaa. And they get him down.
And a really nice job by the defense winning second down. I think the quarterback thought he could dump this off, maybe get some positive yards, set up a good third down. The defense did a great job responding and getting that running back on the ground.
Running inside, it's Ncaa. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line.
That has got to feel good if you're this offense picking up that first down by running it, because we know the struggles they've had this season, particularly on third down. So to come out here, run the ball, keep the drive alive, let's see if they can generate a little bit of momentum.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. Brown wants to pass. Takes a hit as he fires. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a fourth down. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. He's got great speed. A huge return there. Steps out of bounds, but man, did he put his team in great position. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Pulls it in. It's Martin. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Martin. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Right back to him on the ground. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more success. Big reason why is this running back. He's been able to find some creases to run through, and it's really helping out this offense.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Looking to pass. It's Bachmeier. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
The Cougars go back to work after moving the chains through the air. From the red zone, it's Martin. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. That's the end of the quarter, and Auburn has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. From the gun on 3rd down. Makes the grab. He gives them a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6.
Well, they caught the defense off guard with that play right there. Here they are in field goal range. It's 3rd and short. You know, the odds say it's going to be a run. Instead, they throw it. They get a big play now setting up 1st and goal.
A 1st down run in the red zone. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
They've moved him forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Touchdown, Cougar! They move on top here on the 4th.
Man, I love this offense being able to run the football late in the game when it matters and punch it in for the touchdown and, more importantly, take the lead.
No surprise this late in the game. They need to go for 2 to try to extend that lead to a field goal. Scanning the field, it's Bachmeier. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed.
Man, what a big stop for this defense. The offense kind of gambles. They could have tied the football game. They went for it to try to take the lead, and the defense says absolutely not. Not in my house. We've got an interesting rest of the 4th quarter coming.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. So they just gave up the lead on that last touchdown drive. Now to put something together to go back on top late. Looking downfield. Caught over the middle. It's Ncaa. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Gain of 24. And that's a first down for the offense.
That's the way to open a drive. Now they'll put it in play just shy of midfield. To the air on first down. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time.
And some guys just have a knack of finding the football, and he is one of them. Like, you can just tell when the ball's in the air, he's like, that is mine. His second big game-changing play in this football game.
The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. So the defense sets them up with that interception. Now a couple of first downs, maybe even punching a score, and they'll go home with the W. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The offense changing the play. Looking to throw, it's Bachmeier. And the incomplete pass had a lot of juice on it.
Yeah, and you could tell he wanted to get it to the big man, and I would too, by the way. You got a 6'4", 6'5", 6'17" wide receiver out there. You want to throw it up so he can make a play. Set those feet first, then you give it to him.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Looking for a deep man. He's got it right.
Dude, what the actual fuck? Why don't my fucking guys fucking react? 2 times he just threw right at fucking coverage. Dumb fucking game, bro.
That now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
BYU coming to the line with 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Martin. Makes it past the marker. Talk about a timely run.
God, this game is such fucking dog shit.
As as they try to finish the deal.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing, of course. This team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game. Running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
Down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. Run in the red zone, it's Martin. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
And this is a perfect situation. This is a situation, if you asked me to be in before the game, the coaches would have been in heaven. I got the football. I got the lead on their side of the field. Nice gain on first down. Same exact script. Do it again. Run the football. Run the clock. Let that thing tick down. And if we add points, we add points.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Running inside, it's Martin.
Oh my God, bro. I got a 4-3 on the fucking field, and I'm getting fucking pancaked.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on
against fucking shotgun.
He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's shown it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
Of course, man. Oh my God.
For that one, offense, no chance, and call for the false start. Concentration is key. Have to know the snap count. The false start backs him up. It's 1st and 15. Brown will throw it.
And he rushes forward, and I'm fucking on my fucking ass before I can even fucking think.
Hey, this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just
God damn, dude.
Hasn't been good.
Dumbass fucking shit.
Passing game, and I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before, and I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
Second down, he'll throw it. This time it's complete. Just never gives you a clean shot at him as he gets out to the 28.
And this offense, they got another positive game, but I think they're going to have to start pushing the ball down the field a little bit. Got to make some plays. That clock is not your friend. You got to speed up, maybe work the middle of the field a little bit, but make sure we get first downs, and the rest of the time work the sidelines.
Under fire. And the third down pass is incomplete.
After that incompletion, there's
So everybody else, DBs want to fucking react, except mine.
They need to score a touchdown. They need to keep this drive alive to have any shot at winning this game. But it all comes down to this play right here.
It's a one-score game lead, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Are you? I'm so done with this shit already, bro. I'm so done with it already. All fucking ready. I'm already done with it. Why are you throwing it behind him?
And that's a play the quarterback would love to have back late in the game.
Lead him the fuck where I'm telling you to lead him.
It looked like there was a window to put that football in.
Dumbass fucking shit.
Quarterback has an inaccurate pass. It falls incomplete, and that is probably going to do it.
They'll try to keep this.
Oh yeah, just fucking nobody want to fucking get. Okay. Yep, I'm done.
Not a lot of running room there.
This game is so fucking garbage, bro.
That's their guy. The running back is the guy they.
You're right there, and nobody want to fucking put a hand on it.
So when you got a lead in this football game, you're gonna keep hammering away with your best player.
BYU will try to use every second on this clock. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll go right back to him. And they're able to get him on the ground.
And he got nowhere, but now it's decision time. It's third down. Listen, if I go get this first down, there's a good chance this ball game's over. The clock's going to run out. So how aggressive do I want to be on this third down?
Well, I want to be aggressive if I'm on defense. You can tell in these last couple of plays, they've been selling out, putting a lot of bodies close to the line of scrimmage, anticipating the offense going to try to run the football and trying to bleed the clock. Now, I get out
dumbass fucking game.
I'd be anticipating throw here. Just send the blitz and really dictate to them and give yourself an opportunity to win.
How much fun was that? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these two squads. We could watch these every week. Love calling these games because they're competitive. Great talent on the field. Palmer, unfortunately, somebody had to be there.
Yeah, and the higher-ranked team was ranked higher for a reason.
Why don't they fucking make...
They made the biggest plays in the most critical moments. Both of these teams have tremendous playmakers, and they're both going to make a lot of noise late.